Welcome to the Awakening Information Channel, where we share scientific knowledge about health in an easy-to-understand, practical, and reliable way. Help you take the initiative to take care of yourself and your family. Let's analyze it together.
In the Mekong Delta, every flood season, villagers eagerly pick the wild Sesbania flowers, a bright yellow flower that grows naturally along the banks of rice fields and ponds. In the famous sour fish soup, the wild Sesbania flowers are not only an ingredient that creates a unique flavor, but also a symbol of the flood season, of the simple, peaceful beauty of the countryside. But few people know that behind that rustic beauty, the wild Sesbania flowers also contain many valuable medicinal values. However, not everyone can use them arbitrarily, because they also come with warnings about potential toxicity. Today, we will delve into this special plant from a scientific perspective, from its chemical composition, medicinal uses to side effects and toxicity. Sesbania sespen, scientific name is Sesbania sespen, belongs to the legume family Fabaceae. The plant grows wild in many provinces in the southwest region such as Njong, Dong Thap, Can Tho, during the flood season from about July to November every year. This plant is about 1.2 meters tall, with pinnate compound leaves, bright yellow flowers, growing in clusters. People collect young flowers, use them to cook soup, stir-fry, make salad. The plant is also used in animal husbandry, or planted to improve the soil thanks to the ability to fix and adhere to the roots. 1. Chemical composition in Sesbania. Scientific analysis has shown that Sesbania sespen contains many compounds with remarkable biological activity. Flavonoid, known for its strong antioxidant properties, protecting cells from free radicals, slowing down the aging process, and supporting the cardiovascular system. Tannin, has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial effects. Saponin, natural compound, can help reduce blood cholesterol, strengthen the immune system. Alkaloids, some forms have the ability to affect the nervous system, help calm, relieve pain, but can also be toxic if used in high doses. Organic acids, citric, malic help support digestion, stimulate taste buds. Vitamins and minerals, mainly vitamins A, C, calcium, iron and magnesium, good for bones, joints, vision and immune system. 2. Medicinal uses in folk medicine and scientific research. In traditional medicine in Southeast Asia, the flower of the Sesbania is used for many purposes. A. Reduce fever, cool down. People in the West often cook sour soup with Sesbania flowers, or boil them to eat on hot days. The cool properties of the cotton help to clear heat, promote urination and support natural body temperature reduction. B. Support digestion. The high fiber content and plant enzymes in the flower help stimulate the intestines, support digestion and prevent constipation. C. Soothe the nerves, improve sleep. Some folk remedies use decoctions from leaves and flowers to drink to help relax the mind and mildly calm the nerves. D. Anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. Studies in India and the Philippines show that extracts from the cotton of the Sesbania plant have the ability to inhibit some common pathogenic bacteria such as E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus, and Candida albicans. E. Support diabetes treatment. A study in Pakistan, 2012, demonstrated that extracts from the leaves of the Sesbania plant can help lower blood sugar. However, more clinical evidence is needed to confirm its effectiveness in humans. F. Strengthen immunity and antioxidation. High flavonoid and saponin content helps the body fight stress, oxidation, the underlying cause of many chronic diseases such as cancer, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. 3. Potential harmful effects and notes when using. Despite many benefits, the use of wild cotton also needs to be very careful. A. Contains alkaloids that can be toxic. Although alkaloids are beneficial, in high doses they can cause poisoning, with symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, and mild convulsions. Therefore, you should not eat too much for a long time. B. Side effects on pregnant women. There is no adequate research on the safety of using wild cotton for pregnant women. However, due to some active ingredients that can stimulate uterine contractions, pregnant women should limit eating raw wild cotton, or eating. Although the flour is edible, nutritious, and has some beneficial bioactive substances such as flavonoids, vitamins A, C, calcium, saponins, etc., it is very important to use the correct dosage, especially when used continuously in meals. To ensure health when eating the flour, researchers recommend 1. Safe dosage. Healthy adults. About 50 to 100 grams of fresh flour/day, equivalent to 1 to 2 medium handfuls. For soup, hot pot, or stir-fry, this amount is completely safe if cooked thoroughly, eaten with many other foods. 2. Children over 5 years old. No more than 30 to 50 grams/day, should be processed thoroughly, cooked completely, not eaten raw. People with chronic diseases, liver, kidney, digestive disorders, should try a small amount first to check the reaction. If there is no problem, you can use it up to 2 times/week, 50 grams or less each time. 3. How to use it safely. Only eat fresh flowers with young stems intact, not wilted or blackened. Do not eat raw. Although it can be eaten raw in small amounts, it is best to boil, stir-fry, cook soup or hot pot to reduce the risk of causing stomach cold and increase absorption. Do not use more than 3 days per week. Rotate with other vegetables to ensure nutritional balance. D. Notes on processing. The flowers of the Sesbania should be washed thoroughly and can be soaked in diluted salt water to remove insects and chemical residues if any. Do not eat too much raw. Cooking will help reduce some of the harmful alkaloids. 4. Melon flower in cuisine, the delicious taste of the flood season. Not only a precious natural medicinal herb, melon flower is also the soul of Western cuisine, especially during the flood season. Appearing only for a few months each year, melon flower is considered by people as a festival vegetable, both rustic and rich in identity. Here are some outstanding traditional dishes, made from melon flower, which are not only delicious but also have high nutritional value. 1. Sour soup with line fish and melon flower. A symbolic dish of the flood season. Soft and fatty line fish, bright yellow melon flower, mixed in a sweet and sour soup. Nutritional value. Line fish is rich in protein and calcium. Melon flower supplements vitamins, fiber, increases resistance. 2. Mixed Sesbania flour salad with shrimp. A light, refreshing appetizer, often used in country meals or family parties. Nutritional value. Shrimp provides protein. Sesbania flour helps cool the body and improve digestion. 3. Stir-fried Sesbania flour with garlic or beef. A quick, delicious stir-fry dish that retains the color and characteristic flavor of the flour. Nutritional value. Stir-fried vegetables provide fiber and flavonoids. Beef provides iron and zinc. 4. Sesbania flour hot pot. Ma'am hot pot is the quintessence of Western cuisine. Sesbania flour contributes to enriching the flavor and color of the hot pot. 5. Boiled Sesbania flour with coquette sauce. A rustic, simple dish that goes well with rice. Nutritional value. Low in fat, refreshing, good for people who need a light meal. 6. Braised water mimosa flowers for fish, vegetarian hot pot or pancakes. Water mimosa flowers can be used to braise perch, snakehead fish, or to make vegetarian hot pot with mushrooms, tofu, and wild vegetables. Some places also mix fried flour to make water mimosa flour pancakes, unique and delicious. Culinary value and regional identity. Not only an ingredient, water mimosa flowers are also a part of the memory of the flood season, closely associated with the lives of people in the West. Each dish made from water mimosa flowers is not only delicious but also contains emotions, customs, and a way of living in harmony with nature. Summary: the wildflower of the Sesbania, which blooms during the flood season, has long been associated with the image of the countryside in the southwest. But beyond its culinary value, the Sesbania is also a treasure trove of plants, containing many biologically active substances that are beneficial to health. Ingredients such as flavonoids, saponins, tannins, alkaloids, and essential vitamins and minerals have been proven to have many uses such as antioxidation, increased immunity, digestive support, anti-inflammatory, and mild hypoglycemia. Traditional medicine and modern research have both recognized the healing potential of the Sesbania, from cooling, detoxifying to supporting blood sugar regulation and sedation. In the context of people increasingly returning to nature and a healthy lifestyle, native plants such as the Sesbania can completely play a role as part of a combination of nutrition and cuisine. However, it should be emphasized that no medicinal herb is completely safe if used incorrectly. Excessive consumption or indiscriminate use of the flower of the Sesbania, especially for people with sensitive constitutions, pregnant women, or people with underlying diseases, can cause unwanted reactions. Some compounds such as alkaloids, although beneficial, can be toxic in high doses, showing that the use of Sesbania in medicine must be based on scientific understanding and specific clinical practice. The flower of the Sesbania is a typical example of the truth. Nature is not only a source of life, but also a source of medicine. If we know how to exploit and use it scientifically, combining folk knowledge and modern research, we can completely turn familiar plants into companions in long-term health care and protection.
Video ends here. Hello everyone. Thank you for watching. If you find it meaningful, please give me a like, share, and click the subscribe button to motivate me to continue making videos.